Go. Yeah. There we go.
All right, Trey. So this is like the last day, I guess, before y'all jump full into Cincinnati. What's everything been like? And I guess it's gonna be a long 9 days, right?
It's been pretty smooth. We just with the defensive line, we just coming together with everything, footwork, technique, and we really excited about working and prepping for Cincinnati.
Takias, you've been kind of a six man, I guess, a bit on the offensive line, working with the ones now with Brady out. Just talk about your progression, I guess, from when you came from Charlotte to Arkansas to where you are right now. What's been the biggest thing for you to make this jump up?
The biggest thing for me was at first losing weight. Like I came in overweight, 380. I didn't like it. They didn't like it either. I'm down to like 315 now. So a good 70 pounds I lost. And like, honestly, I love just like, because Brady's hurt doesn't mean anything. Because it's just next man up. Like I could play any position they want me to play. I go out there and do it for
them. You're like, what, 6'2", 250, something like that.
Yes, sir.
You're not the biggest defensive end, but what everybody says is like your mentality is just 100 miles an hour, go, go, go. What is it about you? Has that always been something that you kind of embraced, just a motor guy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like if I don't go 100%, I feel like I'm just letting my teammates down. Or I just feel like if I don't just really like you say go full speed and everything, I feel like I won't be satisfied when I come out the field because I know I'm letting somebody down. I'm not going 100%. I'm not being my best. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that keeps me going.
Takisa, you've been working at right guard the last couple of days, of course. How comfortable are you at that spot, and do you like being on the right side?
I can be on any side they want me to. Like I'm comfortable. I get in there, do my job, do my assignment. That's it.
Jashaud, y'all brought in a couple of transfers at defensive end with Lane Jackson and Jordan Dominic. How are those guys doing, and how have they kind of meshed with the room?
I feel like they're doing pretty good. I feel like we all just really, because Deke Adams, he's a new face to all of us, and Landon and the other defensive end. The other defensive end. Yeah, Jordan. Well, I forgot. Got me choked up a little there for a second, but we all learning different things, and we all come together pretty smooth. So.
God, we've heard about the leadership that Isaiah Nichols has been displaying throughout fall camp. I'm just curious what you think about him. Do you think he's ready to take the next step this year?
Yes, sir. Man, that guy right there, even through like summer workouts, fall workouts, he's just like he's the main one that's speaking like, hey, let's pick the tempo up. If we slacking, he's just doing the best he can to be a leader to us, and I look up to that guy.
And Takis, for you, is there somebody on the offensive line? There's a lot of older guys, more experienced guys that has really, stepped up and tried to help you personally, or is it kind of just like a group thing?
It's mainly like a whole group thing. Coach Kennedy makes sure we know everything, make sure I'm on top of the new plays we have installed and everything. So like it's just a whole group effort.
Shad, you've played, but now you're obviously working, getting a lot of first team reps. Well, what's that like, and how ready do you feel? And you've obviously paid your dues to get to this situation.
Well, I feel ready. I just feel like just doing the preparation, just trying to just do my job. It just helped me a lot. Just learning from my other teammates, and they believing in me really helped me with this transition of running with like the ones.
It sounds like the other guys, they're impressed with how you're playing. And what do you think you're really doing to be in this position, put yourself in this position, and where have you improved your game, say, from a year ago to now?
The first one was what got me in this position, to get like the first team, or okay.
Yeah, I just what do you feel like you've done to earn those reps, and how far do you think you've come? Like, how have you changed as a player since a year ago?
I'll say how I changed a lot by just like getting a little bit bigger, because like after like last season, my sophomore season, I was like 235 and I bumped up to like 250. So gaining weight, and then Coach Adams coming in, teaching the different techniques, and it just made me a whole much better player.
And Coach Adams, he's obviously a new coach for y'all. What do you like about him? What kind of coach you think he is? How does he get you guys to? How does he get the best out of you guys?
He really like he's gonna be on you, but at the same time, he's gonna teach you about life. We're not just like watching film, we watching film, but we talk off the field stuff too about family, different other things. After, you know what I'm saying, after football. We don't just talk about football, but then, you know, he'll be joking with you the 1 minute, and then the next minute he'll be like, you mess up a little bit. He'll be like, hey, come on, you better than that. Like, he always on you. He always wants you to be better. So he good at just motivating you.
You know, for both you guys, you know, it's been a long camp. School starts, I guess camp's over, and you're supposed to start working on Cincinnati tomorrow. How anxious are you to start working on an opponent? I mean, kind of honing in on that and not just, you know, focusing on yourselves.
I've been ready since the season ended last year. I've been ready for the season to start. I've been so ready to go, like study film over at Cincinnati. I'm sorry.
I'm just excited about it. Just working towards Cincinnati. We'll be going against each other a lot, but I feel like I'm ready for week 1. And when we go against Cincinnati, I'm ready to start prep.
Jashaud, Zach Williams was speaking really highly of you, and I think he said you have the most heart of anyone in that group. So have you always been that way? He said he really admired your effort, but just where does that come from? And is that a newer thing, or?
I really just care about my teammates, you know, ever since like junior high school, just building those relationships. I really do it for them, me and my family. So that where it's come from.
So Takias, that's 65 pounds, right? That you've lost. You said 315 now, and you're 380. So I remember when you came in, I remember you were big, but you seemed pretty light on your feet. I mean, 65 pounds, you got to feel like you're moving really well right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, yeah, just tell us about, you know, what you're able to do different and how much better a player that's made you.
So for me, my feet, as you said I could always move light, but at the same time, moving light is not always good. You gotta always make sure you're dominant. Like I wasn't really dominant. I was just like I would go around block. Like I wasn't trying to really hit. So losing weight, like it helped me get my body the way I needed to be, so I can really like when I have to strike somebody, I'm gonna strike them.
Have you guys gone against each other much in practice, whether it's in scrimmage work or drills? And if so, kind of how would you break down each other's game? And you know how tough you are to go against, you know, the other guy is to go against.
I mean, we're roommates.
Yeah, we roommates too. So, but yeah, I say with Ty, I feel like once he get his hands on you, it's pretty hard to get him off. I feel like he's pretty good with his feet, and he's getting pretty good at like pass protection.
So. His effort. Can't nobody I'm gonna be honest. Nobody can really match the shots to his effort. Like it's hard. And I like the way he played. Like he's strong. Like you could tell he is too. Once he gets into your chest, you might want to make sure you get your hands on him, because if you don't, he already gonna be by you.
How long have you guys been roommates?
2 years.
2 years now.
2 years.
You must get along pretty good then. Is one of you like a neat freak, and the other one's messy, or what's that like?
Well, with football, it can kind of go both ways. It kind of go both ways when it comes to football. You be kind of busy, you just come home and you don't too much care about anything else. You be trying to get some rest. So.
Just go home and go straight to our rooms.
I'm going to ask something about roommates too, but how did you're from Arkansas, you're from Texas. How did you guys decide to room together?
Well, when I transferred here, they put me in a room with him. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was it.
Takis, how did you go about losing 65 pounds? What went into that process?
Coach Walker and his training staff. That's all I can say. That's mainly it. Coach Walker and his training staff.
You have to change your diet and stuff too. Like
I don't eat as much as I used to. I made sure that, but also like I got the mentality to like, this is what I want my body to be. This is what I'm gonna have it be.
And also, it's kind of unique. At one point, you were committed to Arkansas, then you ended up at Charlotte. Now you're back. Could you have ever imagined you'd be playing for Arkansas whenever it didn't happen out of high school, or how did that process come about?
Home. This is home. That's it. This is home.
All right, fellas, great job.
All right.